Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures here in Chicago on June 4th. Bringing you some commentary here in the energy markets. So let's get started. Crude prices mostly firmer overnight, currently up about 62 cents. The July contract trading around 103.28. We take a look at yesterday's price action here for a second, and I want to point this out to you. Inside day yesterday in July, crude oil. Last night here, the market broke out, was traveling higher, mainly I think on the heels of some short covering ahead of this morning's EIA data. We did get that data out here just a little while ago, and we did see a draw in the stockpiles here. It was roughly about 3.4 million barrels. It seemed most traders, I think, were anticipating seeing a draw. So, we did get that spike up a little earlier. We hit a high of around 103.68. And after the EIA report came out here, the market's been kind of pulling back a little bit since that time. So, nonetheless, here, I think, there's still going to be some opportunity here. The overall trend of the market has been lower, actually, until we got some consolidation in there yesterday, inside day, and the spike up. I'm still anticipating lower prices. We've got some ideas on how you can play that. Now, we've also got, some more news coming out of Libya and some of the fighting that's going on over there, adding a little bit here to the market. But I think most of this action so far this morning, again, is based off the EIA data and watching how that's transpiring. I do think that with this recent up spike here, depending on where prices close, I'm looking at some key technical levels. This market, I think, could be setting itself up here for a further breakdown. Now, taking a look at the refinery capacity utilization levels, running a little bit stronger than normal for this time of year. We're up at about 90.8 versus a year ago at around 88.4 levels. So certainly, the demand seems pretty strong. Complex is a little bit mixed here so far this morning. The RBOB's up a little over 1/2 cent, and the heat's down about 1/4. Nat gas is kind of quiet. That's off about a penny after catching a pretty good bounce, though, here recently off of the news with the EPA, although it's going to take some time. But, with the current administration pushing for the EPA to tighten the regulations on coal-fired electricity production. So, the idea thought there is that we'll see more of a shift to natural gas. Of course, we know our natural gas stocks here. We've got a lot of nat gas here, but nonetheless, these are far out projections here. So I don't think it really warrants too much of a move in nat gas in the short term. But give me a call, shoot me an email. I've got some ideas on that crude oil. I think with the recent pop here, if you're a bear, this could be an ideal spot to potentially look to position yourself here to the downside. And I do have some ideas on how you can do that. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.